Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We're going to run this a little bit slower. I've had to meet some minor crashes right after this happened, but I believe it might be because the Reach has just inherited the Vale, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. And we are of course at war with the Reach, which is going to cause us a few issues. So, in case you're wondering why we're running at speed 2, it's just to give the game a chance, because occasionally it'll just crash if it has too much to do. A daughter was born to Prince Aenus of the Iron Throne and Cerelia Rulios named Bela. Okay. Cool. We're just going to keep sieging basically, so there's not much else for us to do. Can we end this war? No, he will not give up. That's fine. We'll let things carry on. We're just going to pretty much chill out for a little bit. Oh, we lost some men on the siege. There is the argument that you could remove all your commanders and then do the siege, but that then means that you have an uncommanded army, which means it's probably easier to kill. Oh, okay, these guys have decided to join us, the Scorched Vale. Good. Good. Right. This seems to be going absolutely fine. It's actually a very quick siege. It's 6.6% every 12 days. It's going alright. Anything happening up there in the Vale? Not really. More people are joining us. The Fowlers are joining us. Good. I mean, we have a lot of men on our side. It's just a matter of time. We just need to keep sieging. We're 89% on this war. I think actually after the siege we'll probably be at 100. The Beesburys have joined us again. I believe that was his father joined us and then he joined us as well. Okay, same with the Red Wines. Under my guidance, my young courtier Steveron is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Steveron of Deep Lake is who? A bastard of Commander Dennett of Deep Lake? Then why don't you educate him, Commander Dennett? What's his name? Steveron. I don't really want to educate him. Okay, thank you game for giving me the option though. My prisoner, Sir Rupert Westling, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeons, asking for more suitable accommodation. We'll be merciful, and that's for all of them. Oh, okay. For all of his family. We'll let them go after the war. Not during. To the formidable charmer Daemon, may you live in harmony and contentment. I'd be willing to accept the boy Steveron here in Castle Black as a ward of Lord Commander Dennett of Deep Lake, but only if payment of coin is provided to cover the expense of having him here. Else, there would be no value in having him in my court. Oh, I didn't realise he was in the Night's Watch, and that's why he then got put onto us. Ah, I see. No, that's reasonable. I don't care. You go up there. Widespread rumours say that High Priest Lothal II leads an immoral lifestyle quite unsuitable for any priest, and more so for one in his exalted position. Oh dear. Now that's just not on. Judgment comes to all. And we appear to be doing alright. No crashes just yet. So I think it was related to the Vale just being taken over. It's just the game has a lot of things to do at that point. If we make it to another autosave, I'll speed it up. So that'd be January the 1st. Cool. And for those of you who are going to say, why don't you download the Free Cities and Westeros Only mod for better stability? That would not help with this issue. But thank you for your suggestions, and I have heard them many times. The Ocean Road has led a revolt against the rule of King Othar the Scarred on killing King Othar the Scarred. Cool. We are about to finish this. 2 more ticks. If nobody else interrupts us with, hey, I'm gonna join your war at this point. Right. That's put us 4% off, but we should be able to assault this holding, which didn't give us enough. Just didn't give us enough. Oh, okay. Well, does he have any more land over here for us to siege? He has a few bits of land. Let's go help out this one over here. Also, Bertrand should be on this side. There we are. Dangerous faction in the north, but that's because we can't actually do very much up there. 100% war score. There we go. Enforce our demands. We have taken that from him. We've taken everything from him. Right. He has made the Kingdom of the Vale his primary title. The war has been won. Oh, he's also imprisoned by us. Good. Okay, the war has been won. The rebels' armies have been crushed by your brave loyalists. Lord Paramount Othar Aaron, one of the traitors, has been brought before you to hear your judgment. He will obviously forfeit the veil as well. He's made High Garden his primary title. No, the High Lordship of Giant's Lance his primary title. Okay. We have usurped the Kingdom of the Reach and the Kingdom of the Veil. I'm going to quickly drop a save here, just because the game is about to give us a whole bunch of new vassals very, very quickly. And this is like, you know, this is prime crash territory, what's about to happen here. We're in no wars, so everything should jump back underneath us, right? At the end of the month? There we go. Until next time. I mean, hold a tourney of King's Landing. Maybe in a bit. There we go. The war's ended. Do you wish to reappoint your old council members back to their positions? Yes. Okay. The Riverlands are the only people not joining us because there's a war with the Tullys involved there. And that would be our Master of Arms. We need some more things. We need the Red Priest and we need the Master of Arms. Master of Arms is currently this guy, so that's fine. So, let's set up the realm, huh? So, in the north, we are going to give it to the Hornwoods. We decided this last time. Hornwoods, I would like to grant you the Kingdom of the North. Right. He is very happy now. I was just seeing if there was anything else we needed to do there. Not really. He really, really, really likes us because I granted him all the minor titles underneath as well, so he can just hand them out as he wishes. Also gives him a little bit more power up there. So we will also take away anyone in the north from our list of people we need to care about. There we go. Now, down here, I think we're going to give it to the Red Wines, the Reach. I think that was what we decided. Oh, we can also disband that set of men. That's fine. Red Wines, we would like to grant you the Kingdom of the Reach. There we go. Lord Paramount Arthur Redwine is now the Lord Paramount of the Reach. There we go. Good. And we also have the Veil as well, don't we? Oh, is our court in hiding? I didn't realize our court was in hiding. Oh, Othar the Scarred. Okay, that's fine. We'll call him out of hiding. And the Veil. Who do we want to give the Veil to? Did we have anyone marked in the Veil? I don't think... Oh, we had Hersey marked, but he was in... I believe he might have lost the Veil. Who else declared for us up here? Because I know that Newkeep did, but Hearthstone also declared for us previously, I seem to remember. So why don't we give him the Veil? There we go. Try out a different house in charge of the Corbury's. Like he declared in the first war, I seem to remember. Right. Now we can start unmarking all of these people who no longer need to be marked, because we've decided what we're giving things to. We'll keep the Starks marked, because that's an interesting house to keep an eye on. Bard's Home. The Withers. And... unmark him, because we're not giving it to him. The Pharaohs, we're not giving anything to them. There we are. I think we're kind of set. You need to be special interest because you're now holding the Veil. Okay, just want to do a quick check. Just so that I don't miss anything. Make sure they're all special interest. You're not special interest. Okay, there we go. I like how this bit's controlled by the Veil now. It's very weird. That's going to lead to some wars. Okay. Everyone is marked. You are in here somewhere. I can't see your... Oh, your capital's over here. That's why. Yep, marked. And... you are... marked. There we go. So our realm's back together. Fantastic. Oh, also the Iron Isles? Not marked. There we go. He's also marked. Good. Realm is back together. Let's start handing out things. So... none of this needs to be done. Is there anybody who doesn't like us who is one of our vassals? Stormlands don't really like us. Neither do Dorne, and neither do the what's it called? The Iron Isles. Well, we'll go and send someone to Dorne, I think, to improve relations. Why does Dorne not like us specifically? He seems to really not like us. Wants control of the High Lordship of the Prince's Pass. Wants control of the city of Plankytown. Okay. I can do that. Oh, we're still High Lord of the Crag as well, which we don't really need to be. We'll give that... We could just grant that to the Crack Halls, which seems like an idea. There we are. There's no individual I want to... we need to unmark him, because he's not interesting anymore. I'm just seeing if there's any individual we want to give stuff to. Not specifically. We could give, like, our son something, like one of our many sons, some land over there. And then maybe put him onto the Westlands. That would be reasonable. Do we have a son who we want to give that stuff to? How about the prince who we have married off? We'll give him the High Lordship of the Crag and then put him underneath the Westlands. That seems reasonable. We can't give him any land? Why not? We must hold land a title that he can hold. Oh, okay. I guess he has to hold land in it to be able to give him that. Well, we will grant... we'll just grant it to him then. He can have it. He can deal with the problem. Right. Are we done on that side of things? I think we might be. Might finally be done on that side of things. Now, other wars we want to declare. We want to save our daughter Calla from the Pirate Lord. Do we have an actual war we can declare there? We don't have a valid Casus Belli. There's no, like, rescue Casus... Oh, plot to rescue from prison? We got more chance of trying to kidnap her to get her back than trying to rescue her. That seems weird. But we will start a plot to try and rescue her. Okay. Maybe the pirates are a little bit difficult to get to. Maybe that's something we're going to have here. We can issue a demand for her release as well. Right. Let's slow down the game and see if it crashes. No crashing. Okay. Some of your kin are unhappy that you granted the Lordship of Cider Hall to Lord Paramount Arthur Redwine as they were expecting the title themselves. Well, I'm sorry. You're not getting the title. That's fine. You weren't eligible for the title, for most of the titles anyway, so... Lord Paramount Brandon II of the North has created the High Lordship of the North Clan. So yeah, it must have been a issue with... what's it called? Must have been an issue of culture to be able to create that title. Because he did it fairly easily. A lot of titles are being created. Good. Vassal contracts being handed around the place. On January the 1st, we'll start doing other stuff, basically. Lord Paramount Brandon II of the North created the High Lordship of the Broken Branch. Vassal contracts are being handed around the place. Was that someone who died? Lord Paramount Alvin of the Iron Islands has inherited the Kingdom of the Iron Islands from Lord Paramount Alton the Fool. So, Alvin, he likes us a little bit more than his father did. Well, that's good. We're still a foreign religion, but we'll be a foreign religion no matter what. Pretty much. Yeah, we are going to have to sort that out a little bit. Get some conversions going. Alright, auto-saving going off. And, cool. We can start doing other stuff. My young courtier has finished his education in military strategy and command. It turned out less well than expected. So that is Daemon Targaryen. Okay. And that is Valar Targaryen, also finished at the same time, but he is a charismatic negotiator. Let's get rid of all these people in our prison. So, who do we have? We have Arthur the Wull. I think we're going to release him. We have Jaime Fosway. Release him as well. We've taken the titles. The Aaron will release. Othar the Scarred we'll keep in for a second. I'm just getting rid of anyone who no longer holds land. Oh, we can ransom him off, which we'll ransom him off then. Release her. Release. 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 There we go. Wait a couple days. Wait, let that all gonna filter through. Okay, so Quentin of Tumbletown. He is underneath Lord Fuller of Cordwainer of Tumbletown. Why is he in prison? I think he was because he was on the rebel side, in which case we probably want to take his stuff. Or do we want to just banish him to the Night's Watch? Our opinion of him is very low, so of his son is very low, so we probably don't want his son to have it either. In which case, we probably want to strip him of his titles, but we can't really do... We're not allowed to do that? It's probably because he's not directly underneath us. Yeah. Okay, in which case we'll just banish him. That's fine. What have we got? Rolder of the Crag. Now, we can't do anything to you either. Although we just decided to ransom him back. Oh no, we're ransoming one of his children or something, or brother or something. I don't know. Some relation of his cousin. I don't know. Back, and then we will banish him to the Night's Watch. That then means that Lord Thunder of the Crag is now in charge. Alright. And Othar. We really don't want you holding any land at all. I would take the land if I could. As I can. In which case I'll banish you to the Night's Watch and your son will take over. That seems reasonable. Just banish them all. Ooh. Oh, that's a bit weird. Okay. We have a lot of known plots, I think it's probably not helping either. Every time we open an intrigue tag, but it has to open all of those plots. Okay, so. How do we get sacrifices to Rylor? I guess we probably have to have a red priest with us. Okay. We will issue our demand for House Blackfyre's release. There we go. Minor titles are just commander titles. New important decisions. Host attorney. We'll do that if there isn't a war directly happening. We can duel the pirate lord. Or a pirate lord. Doesn't seem like something we necessarily want to do. I mean, he's not a rival. Why can we duel him? Oh, for Princess Calla? Maybe. Okay. In righteous imprison a couple of people. What are you trying to do? Kill us. Well, I mean, yeah, we'll righteously imprison you. That seems reasonable. You managed to escape. Okay, but at least you'll have no plot power. You are trying to kill Melissa. Don't know who that is. And you I can just righteously imprison. Oh, because you didn't join our war. Okay. That's fine. Wait a couple of days. King Daemon, I see no reason to quarrel with you. I shall release the prisoner at once. Regards, Pirate Lord Sadolder Kithrin. A wise response. Can we still duel him? I kind of want to still duel him. You know what? Let's duel him. Right. King Daemon the Beggar King succeeded with the plot to rescue Princess House Blackfyre from King Daemon. That doesn't seem quite right. Anyway. Pirate Lord Salador of Sunstone has chosen to accept your challenge in personal combat. The duel will take place in the next few days. Okay. In the midst of battle. It's not really in the midst of battle, but anyway. We circle each other tense and focused. The raging scene around us seems to slow down. We scan for any sign of weakness. Any opening is defense you could possibly exploit. Now he is much worse at this than us, so I think we'll just go for might. Pirate Lord is overwhelmed by your immense strength as you strike him with a body charge. He is sent reeling, which gives you an opening. You easily break through his guard, knocking to the ground. He lies sprawled at your feet, completely at your mercy. He rolls to the side, but he is wounded, but very much still alive. We'll go for might again. We'll just try and keep hitting. We'll just keep going for hitting him. He reels again and gives us another opening. Knock him to the ground. He lies at our feet, completely at our mercy. He says, I yield, I yield. Well, no, we're just going to kill him. That was pretty much my objective from the start there. He lies crumpled at the ground, lifeless. You wipe the blood from your weapon. The deed is done. He is dead. Valor Morghulis. That was dishonorable. I kind of feel bad. RP standpoint, that wasn't very good. I thought it was kind of like a duel where we're like, he's like, no, we've met up, and he's saying there's no reason to quarrel with you, and then we have taken it out on him. We have decided that no, we have a reason to quarrel with him because he kidnapped our daughter. That was my logic in it, but that's a little bit weak. Future, we won't do that. As Pirate Lord Salador falls before you, soldiers look on and begin to lose hope. Well, not really, because that wasn't how it was done. The duel against Pirate Lord Salador of Sunstone has ended. The fight is fierce from the start, and the sounds of metal clashing together overtakes the murmur of the crowd watching the fight. The fight raged for a while with no clear advantage to either. That's also not how it happened. You nor your opponent until you managed to parry Pirate Lord Salador's blade and deliver a powerful finishing blow against the defense's body has been slain by your hand. The strict exercise regime you committed to after your decision to become a legendary warrior has made you one of the toughest persons around. I feel like I could lift a horse. Oh, we've got some health and some dual skill. Cool. A whole bunch of people are being transferred all over the place. I think now that we properly hold the Iron Throne, although I suppose the Riverlands are still not completely secure. I was going to say we should hold our tourney, but I guess we'll go and try and make the Riverlands secure next. How many men do we have available? Quite a few, but not a lot for ourselves. I would like to make the Tullys stop attacking here. So, what would we want to do? How do we do that? We would go down to the Tullys, I guess. You're at war with the Tullys. We just say stop. No, we have no ability to do anything. I guess it's because the war was declared while he technically wasn't our vassal. Okay. So I think we're kind of done. Yeah, we're pretty much done for this episode. We have got everything that we needed to get. The realm is stable-ish. I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.